It's a hockey stream on part 2 of episode 478 of the VIG Lounge as the Vegas Golden Knights travel to the Windy City to take on the Chicago Blackhawks. Can the Golden Knights continue their winning ways, or will the Blackhawks go mad on in the madhouse on Madison and take down the VGK? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to the Golden Knights and Blackhawks here on the VIG Lounge. And already a Let's Go Hawks chant, accompanied by the organ. And we're underway. Carried in by Bertuzzi. And Golden Knights will make their first save. Ivan Barbashev switches to the backhand. Denied. And thought there was going to be a second shot, but each team only has one thus far. Teravainen gets absolutely bodied. Rolls in on Spencer Knight. Passes across. Murphy to Bedard. Burakovsky. Well, I'm sorry, it may have actually been who had the puck. I said Bertuzzi. I meant to say Burakovsky if that's what I saw, but wasn't quite sure on that one. Either way, Mark Stone carries in, hounded by Connor Bedard. Stone shoots, and a save made off the pad of Knight. Oh, what a hit. Brayden McNabb absolutely leveled the Blackhawk. He will do a lot of that. Shot. And Spencer Knight's made his first 3 saves, as has Adin Hill. Korzak tried to pass it up the middle, and that would be an icing call. As we highlight Brayden McNabb for his giant hit. And there it is. It may have actually been on Bedard. 155 hits, leading the NHL. At least in this season playthrough. Long drive handled by Hill. Golden Knights have to get it out. Mitch Marner will do just that. Here comes Mitch Marner. Right wing circle. Lets it go. Rebound. Collected by Barbashev. Cuts back, and Knight with a great save. Pounces on it. And then gets the whistle. 12:54 to go here in the first. William Karlsson wins it back. Dylan Coghlan with a shot. And Spencer Knight makes the save on that one. Shot off of Hill, deflecting to the corner. Well, the Knights in a battle for it. Hill with a save, and he'll hang on. With Burakovsky hanging out in front, along with another Blackhawk. Oh, that was close. Thankfully for the Golden Knights, it hit the post. That pass deflected wide. White Cloud. Opens it up! Riley Smith has a question for you! How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice! Mr. Smith makes it 1-0 Vegas. Able to tip in the one-timer. Colton Sissons wins the draw as the 4th line looks to go to work. Had it, then lost it. Frank Naza. Carried in. Shot deflected. As Whitecloud let one go. Ryan Donato. Had it and lost it. And this puck sent all the way around. Collected by Colton Sissons on the wall. Cuts to the front. I don't know if he got a shot off or not. Certainly tried. Golden Knights get it in their own zone. Korzak. Up the right side to Dorofeyev. Lost it. Now Marner's got it. He'll shoot. Sticked aside. And away by Spencer Knight. Long drive handled, and Knight will hold on. 5:47 to go here in period one. Here's a hit by Mitch Marner. Another one draw, this time by Tomas Hertl. And allowed Dylan Coghlan to walk in, got a shot away. Collected by Dorofeyev, back to Coghlan. Opens up the one-timer, that deflects wide. They were going to try it again, but that pass was knocked out of the zone. Goes all the way down and collected behind the net by Hertl. Got it to Jeremy Lozano, lets it rip. And that goes off of the shoulder of Spencer Knight and over the glass. Got to have to get ourselves a new puck. Knocked down. Dylan Coghlan lets it go. And there's a save once more by Spencer Knight. Puck dumped in by Barbashev. Battle for it along the wall. Teravainen with a shot. That's blocked. Puck's carried in. Offside is Eichel with 35.6 to go in period number one. Vegas with a 1-0 lead, courtesy of Riley Smith. Screwed up something I actually want to use consistently if I can score the first goal in the game. Maybe it'll go a little smoother next time. We'll see. Nice takeaway by Smith. And that'll do it for one period of play. 1-0 VGK after 20. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 14-6 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits, 12-4 favoring Vegas. And face-off, slight edge to the Hawks, 5-3. We know that's going to change. And not for the better on the Golden Knights side, but whatever. No penalties to speak of in that period. Let's see what the second period has in store, shall we? 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Second period action next, here on the VIG Lounge. And the Hawks win the opening draw of the second, just as they did in the first. Barbashev takes it away. Gets it up to Eichel. Eichel drifts, shoots, denied by Spencer Knight. Now Stone with a drive, and Knight will handle that as well. Burakovsky. And Mark Stone. Gains the red line and dumps it in. Trying to get it back to Zach Whitecloud at the point. Lost the puck. Jack Eichel. Got it to Stone. Stone with a shot. It was deflected. Maybe knocked away. Rebound. Couldn't go. Oh, my goodness. How did that stay out? Ivan Barbashev was that close to putting the Golden Knights up 2-0. I'm not quite sure what happened there. And Connor Bedard ties it on the rebound from the shot from Burakovsky. And what should be 2-0 turns into a 1-1 tie. Turned in by Dorofeyev. Looking to get that goal back. That shot deflects wide. Marner lets it go, and Knight will hang on. 13-18 to go here in the second. And the Golden Knights heavily outshooting the Blackhawks 19-9. And yet they only have one goal so far. Spencer Knight has certainly done his job for Chicago. Nice save, Hill. Up the middle to Carlson. Denied by the left pad of Spencer Knight. What a save. And of course they're going to highlight that. That was remarkable. Robbing William Karlsson point blank. Certainly would have been different if William Karlsson had a chance to elevate it, but be that as it may, give credit where credit is due. That was an interesting sequence there on the shot from Coghlan. Golden Knights regather at center. Carried back in by the goal scorer for the Golden Knights, Riley Smith. Knocked off his stick, though. Dickinson has it. Carried in now by William Karlsson. Karlsson flung one, and Knight made the save. Back out to the blue line. Shot drifts in on Knight. He's handled it. Dickinson has it. Gave it away, then has it again. Here's Matt Grizzly, former longtime Boston Bruin, and spent the season with the Penguins, and now Adin Hill makes his second save of the period. Or I believe third save of the period, excuse me. Golden Knights win the defensive draw. Carried in now by Barbashev. Eichel with a chance, and Knight's got that. 7:58 to go here in period two. Game's tied at 1 thanks to Connor Bedard. Slag it. Gets it to Pavel Dorofeyev. Around the world, and oh my goodness, he couldn't finish there. Vlasic. And a chant of Go Knights Go. Now Sam Lafferty with a chance. Point blank save, and Adin Hill will make this, will get the whistle as well with 5:24 remaining. This game's way closer than I would like it to be. Mitch Marner carries in for the VGK. Let's a shot go, rebound, score! Pavel Pavel Dorofeyev. 28th of the year. As Mitch Marner's shot is initially denied, and that rebound pops out, and Pavel Dorofeyev pounced on it, made no mistake. And a Let's Go Hawks chant breaks out now as the Golden Knights have their second lead. Now Eichel carries in for the Golden Knights. That rebound was knocked aside this time. Donato. Given away. Up the right side, Eichel decides to dump it in. Collected along the wall by Korzak! As he drives to the front of the net. 2:56 to go. As Spencer Knight stops the defenseman jumping up on the rush for Vegas. And Blackhawks win that draw. Give it away, though, to Stone. Now the Golden Knights look to bring it back in the form of Eichel. He loses it. Stone now with a hit. And nobody can seem to really gain any advantage right now. Barbashev will do just that. Eichel lets it rip. And puck dumped in. Back to the wall. Riley Smith in front, nearly put it home, but was not to be. But courtesy of this man, Pavel Dorofeyev, the Vegas Golden Knights have a 2-1 lead after 2. Take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 29-14, favoring Vegas. Hits 30-6. That is not even close. And the faceoffs nearly doubled by Chicago, but again, that is to nobody's surprise. Told you guys before, the blind guy sucks on draws. But be that as it may, we do have ourselves a 2-1 lead. All 3 goals scored at even strength, as we have not had a penalty in this game yet. Maybe that'll change in the third. Who knows? 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Third period action coming at you here on the VIG Lounge. And the Hawks win that draw. Knocked down by White Cloud. Carried in by Stone. Couldn't get a shot away. And now Burakovsky. Jack Eichel carries in now for Vegas. Drifting to the middle! Denied. And White Cloud with a drive. Knight will hang on to that. Tomas Hertl. Going back, then knocked off White Cloud's stick from the blue line. Carried in by Dorofeyev. Pass across, goes all the way around. And a pad save by Knight. Off the stick of Noah Hamilton. Back to the blue line. White Cloud pops up in the air, tipped in by Dorofeyev. Sweet 16 as the Golden Knights are up by 2. Just a really high rebound that was batted out of the air off the shot by White Cloud. 3-1 Vegas. And now Brandon McNabb will dump it in. That was pretty gnarly. Marner's shot denied by Knight. Cranked off the post. And McNabb will dump it in. I don't know why any Vegas players aren't there yet. I've done those 2 dump-ins and we've had nobody there to collect, but be that as it may, we'll kill some time. Hopefully get it out of the zone here. And Brandon Saad will dump it in. Now someone is there. Backhand chance to the net. Saad's gone. Cross down to Riley Smith. Smith cuts in. That shot goes wide. Out to Coughlin. Sets up the one-time blast. That shot's deflected wide. Carried in this time by William Karlsson. And carried out now by the Blackhawks. Bedard with a chance. Has the only goal for Chicago. And Vegas would like to make sure it stays that way. There's the Blackhawks' upcoming schedule, which I have no interest in at all. So let's just move on. Eichel wins the draw in his own zone. Gets it up to Mark Stone. Pass across, score! Barbashev! Ivan the Terrible pours it on. It's 4-1 Vegas. This is all from the net drive by Mark Stone. Pass across as Barbashev comes in late and puts it past Spencer Knight. And how anybody missed that pass is beyond me. That was kind of a tie, but whatever. Icing is the call. Adin Hill now sits atop with 34 wins over his former teammate Logan Thompson. Although this is a bit premature because this game's still happening. White Cloud to Eichel. Eichel does let it go, and Knight makes the save. Mikheyev to Dickinson. Shot deflects all the way down. Noah Hannafin. The left side to Hurdle. Hurdle with a shot, that's blocked. Whoa, what is going on here? Same amount of hitting and nothing's being called, even though I'm pretty sure hitting on the Hawks' part is definitely interference. No one was near the puck. But be that as it may, here's Hurdle, and he lost it. Hurdle's got it again, collects behind the net. Out to the blue line for McNabb. Spins, that shot goes wide. McNabb has it again. Lets it go. Knight able to squeeze that and hang on. 2:09 to go in period 3. Golden Knights have a 3-goal lead. As Ivan Barbashev is up to 15 on the year. Blackhawks win that draw in their own zone. Pass and front, rebound, score. It's Bedard again. 4-2. I'm annoyed by it, but I gotta admire the kid's hustle. That was pretty good. Connor Bedard with his 15th. .131 remaining. Time for an empty netter. Scissors! Bullseye! Colton Scissorhands gives the Golden Knights their 3-goal lead once again. It's 5-2. .47.8 remaining. Eichel wins that draw. Carried in now by Stone. Stone with a shot. Eichel with a rebound. He couldn't get it to go. Be an icing call. 32.2 to go. Eichel wins that one. And Mark Stone will dump it in. Left it along the wall by Barbashev. Back to Lausanne. Now to Coughlin off the pad of Knights. Coughlin's going to try it from the point, actually. Spencer Knight will freeze it. Looks behind him, making sure he has it. 12.6 seconds to go. Rebound handled by Hill. One last save. And the Vegas Golden Knights put the Hawks away 5-2 on the road and continue their winning ways. Adin Hill with a great performance when called upon. He stopped everybody except Connor Bedard, but Connor Bedard is pretty hard to stop, so give him credit for that. Look at that beautiful pass that'll shot through traffic. And I'll give him that. That was a nice goal by Bedard on the rebound. And that shot tipped in front by Dorofeyev as the rebound popped up in the air. Let's take a look at the stats before we wrap things up. Shots on goal, 45-25, favoring the Golden Knights. What was it? 45-25. 48-16 in hits in favor of the Golden Knights. Face-offs a little closer, 17-11, but Golden Knights do lose out on that one. But they do win where it matters most. 4 goals of even strength and an empty netter to come away with a huge 5-2 win. Thank you all once again for tuning into this doubleheader of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a sensational Sunday, everybody.